Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? We're going to be talking about just a few things today, okay? And the first thing that we're going to be talking about is for all of you conspiracy theorists and QAnoners out there. This one is for you. So, in what promises to be a game-changing event, 45 is set to electrify supporters at a rally in Glendale, Arizona tonight. And he will be joined by a mystery special guest that is fueling widespread speculation that RFK Jr. may be poised to make a historic endorsement of his campaign, because apparently he is stopping his campaign and he's going to be endorsing him. But there's also other rumors that are swirling about. 45 will be joined by a special guest as he delivers remarks about his America First policies and his vision to lower inflation and the cost of living, secure the border, to make our cities safe again. And RFK Jr.'s running mate, Nicole Shanahan, she announced on the Impact Theory platform that they are contemplating dropping out of the presidential race in order to endorse 45. And this decision comes in the face of relentless sabotage from the DNC, which has resorted to underhanded tactics to dismantle their campaign. So the next thing that we're going to be talking about is a Democratic delegate, okay, was robbed at gunpoint in downtown Chicago on Wednesday. Now, I don't care where you stand. If you're red, you're blue, you're left, you're right, you're Democrat, Republican, okay, no one deserves to be a victim of such a terrible crime, okay? So the Texas Democrat delegate was in Chicago for the convention when he was robbed at gunpoint while walking down West Randolph on Wednesday morning. And the victim confirmed that he was walking with a friend when they were targeted at about 2 o'clock in the morning in the 100 block of West Randolph. And what happened was a black Range Rover pulled up and a guy jumped out, emerged to rob the 25-year-old guy who was on the sidewalk near the Allegro Royal Sonesta Hotel in Chicago. And after getting the guy's wallet and his room key, the robber crossed the street to rob a man and a woman. And those victims were the delegate and his friend. So, but also no injuries were reported, so thank God for that. And like I said, you know, I don't care how you feel about the left or right, you know, whoever, okay? No one deserves to be a victim of a crime, okay? I don't care how much you hate the Democrats or how much you hate the Republicans or whatever the case may be. I don't wish ill on anybody, ever, okay? So please keep nastiness and the comments to yourself if that's what you're going to do. So the third and final thing that we are going to be talking about are officials are unsure of the whereabouts of at least 32,000 migrant children. And these are kids that we're talking about, okay? So, like I said, please keep the nastiness to yourself, okay? These are children we're talking about, okay? And they are within the U.S., but they don't know where they're at. And this is a report from DHS, okay? The details, as of right now, is as of May of 2024, ICE had not served court dates to more than 291,000 of the crossovers or the crossers, whatever they're being referred to as today. You know, because the words keep changing because you don't want to offend, you know, because God forbid I were to offend, I'd get thrown off. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, they do not have a court date, okay? So, the 32,000 kids who didn't attend their court dates that were issued by ICE. Now, these are children. They can't just jump in a car and go to a court date, okay? So, for context, according to the report, from the fiscal years of 2019 to 2023, 448,000 children were transferred from ICE to the Department of Health and Human Services, or HHS is what it's also referred to as. So the details is, like I said, from May 2024, ICE had not served court dates for more than 291,000. So they don't have a court dates. And then the 32,000 kids that are missing. In the report, Inspector General Joseph Kufari, and that's Cuffari, said that ICE has no assurance that the children are safe from, traffic lights. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Exploitation, forced labor. Okay. And that's the one thing that no child should ever be thrown into. None of this. Okay. None of it. He said, although we have identified 32,000 who do not appear for their immigration court dates, that number may be much larger, to more than 291,000 who are not placed into removal proceedings. Now, how the media covers it, whether they're biased on this side, biased on that side, they can make it seem a lot worse. They can make it seem like it's bombshell. They can make it seem like however, you know what I mean? ABC, they said that ICE lacks sufficient staffing, and the New York Post, they say they spoke to HHS employee who said that they're not properly vetting the kids. How can you vet a child? You can't. They're a child. You know what I mean? You vet the parents. You can't vet the kids, for crying out loud. But I know I'm going to come under attack for even saying that, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Try vetting. I have a 2-month-old. Okay, try vetting her. You can't. So, but it is what it is. And, and then you have like Newsweek and Newsmax and stuff like that, and they frame their headlines around the figure of 32,000 when it's more like 291,000. So, and then once again, I'm finding out from people that I know, and I'm waiting on the letter to come in the mail again, once again, to my house, because we once had adopted my son's friend when Andrew was in high school. So I'm waiting for the letter to come in the mail again to see if we want to be foster parents once again to migrant children, because we had gotten the letter, what was it, in 2020 we had gotten a letter, and I'm like because I had spoken to somebody just today, and they said, language barrier, but she's taking in 2 kids from Venezuela, and I'm like, I don't know how you're going to do it. She's like, well, doesn't your niece speak Spanish? I'm like, yeah, but she's only a freshman in high school. You know what I mean? She can't be there at your house 24/7. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But the letters are going out around again. So, be prepared to get a letter in the mail if you've ever fostered or adopted. Yeah, because I'm waiting for the letter to come in the mail. So, anyway. All right, guys, I am out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.